does have a habit every now and then of leaving his left hand out there. And when he does, he's suspect to a right hook.
He's going to run all right.
And this is just going nicely the way Santos wants it to, Barry. Ring center, he can move. Just go in a circle. He's just circling to his left, then back to his right, throwing the jab out there. Gomez not as busy as he was earlier. Where's that body attack that he showed earlier?
Well, they tried it right there, but one only.
1 to 3, 1 to 3.
Good left hand from Gomez there.
Watch your holder, watch your holder. Take him and jab it, come on. Make it move, make it move, make it move.
But again, Santos keeping Gomez largely in the middle of the ring. And that's exactly where he wants him as we approach the 10-second mark. Very low that time. We'll jump off the track. Round 7 winds down. Good round for Santos. We'll be back. Set to go to round number 8. Santos in the white trunks, Gomez in the black, and Gomez really getting an earful from Jimmy Montoya between rounds, Rich.
Yeah, he needs him to be busier and not just follow around. He wants him to be busier, throw more punches, let those hands go. I thought that Gomez had a pretty good last 30 seconds of that round, but I don't think it was enough for him to win.
Come on, get him back.
Santos now again able to keep Gomez right in the center of the ring.
Pound him when he does that. If he fails to fight, make him fight. He's stronger than him.
And Gomez right now is doing exactly as Rich Marotta suggested. He's just kind of following David Santos around.
In Santos' corner, they were telling him to double and triple up on the jab, and he was impressing upon him the idea of impressing the judges by doing that.
Well, that's very true, and that could account for the fact that Gomez has lost as many split decisions as he has. It is very difficult, oftentimes, for judges to really give credit where it's due to body punchers like Gomez. Much as it's difficult for counterpunchers to win fights. Now, that's not the case, of course, here, but...
Don't throw yourself. Walk him. Walk him. Walk like a man. Walk like a man.
Gomez is having trouble with the movement of Santos. It seems like sometimes he sees him moving and he just waits and waits and waits. He's got to let those hands go, even if they're to the body. He's got to throw something on the way in.
Then when he does get there, he's had a tendency in the last couple rounds to lunge. Took 2 shots, gave 1.
I don't want you to do that jab.
Santos fighting a very intelligent fight here.
Make him throw punches at you.
Little cut over the left eye of Gomez.
Jab over him, right.
Got there with the right hand, but Santos again spinning off the ropes.
Max is determined, and remember, he probably will not wear down. He's the kind of fighter who keeps gaining strength as the fight continues. At least that's been his history.
A cut is not anything that's a big problem right now, but if Santos is able to work it with the jab, it could become one.
What are you waiting for?
Coming to the end of round number 8, and another good round for Santos, who's establishing a tempo. We come to round number 9, and a little bit of urgency, I think, in the corner of Max Gomez.
Yeah, they were really urging him on, in fact, in the corner. And I thought Max looked a little discouraged. He put his head down once for about 20 seconds, just held it down, and he was getting a talking to not only from Jimmy Montoya, but from his wife, Carmelita, trying to urge him. And even she was saying, get on him, Max. You've got to get on him.
Carmelita's point is well taken. Much much of that was much ado about nothing.
I thought that Santos almost just allowed him to do that.
Yeah, you really had that feeling. He was laying in there. Caught everything on the elbows and on the gloves. You talked about Carmelita Gomez cheering on her husband, but also offering some sage advice between rounds, and that is get on him.
Right hand.
Her voice very distinctive at ringside. Montoya wants Gomez to jab, though, Barry, and he hasn't done a lot of that, at least not successfully, because Santos has just out-jabbed him completely. And it's hard for Max to out-jab a guy. That short torso of his and those arms. You know, I just wonder if he just must curse the fact that he's 5'3", you know? I mean, 126-pound weight division, you're 5'3". You're never going to be as tall as that. He says even in sparring all the time, he just works with taller guys all the time.
Yeah, and it makes that task of getting inside against the guy who is taller, has longer arms, bigger reach advantage, like Santos. And you sort of become what Max Gomez has been, and that is a guy who has to take 3 or 4 punches to get inside. And that only goes so far in boxing.
Get inside, you're too far.
You really sense, though, that David Santos, Rich, has established the tempo of the fight now.
Right. Exactly. He got the style of the fight going the way that he wanted, which is outside, self-utilizing movement, and he circles for both sides, right and left.
That cut, incidentally, is not reopened. It is not anything that resembles a factor in this fight.
You're hearing some impatience from the crowd. You know, Barry, David told me yesterday that he thought that he might get some boos if he ended up utilizing a lot of movement in boxing.
But you do what it takes to win, and that's what it takes to win, I believe, in this case. As we head to the end of round number 9, and again, it is Santos who is now dictating this fight. Fight time on Fox. We're in Albuquerque. Barry Tompkins with Rich Murata. This is our main event. We go to round number 10, scheduled for 12. David Santos in the white trunks, Max Gomez in the black. And it has been a fight now that is very much David Santos' fight to win or lose.